What's the word, you two? What's the word, you? Thizzle, what's the word, you? Tizzle, what's the word, you? What's going on, man? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on with the world? How y'all doing? How was your day? Now, let's get straight to it. I've been seeing a lot of requests coming in for Elvis Presley. I've been seeing a lot of them. Now, look, in my last video, I got a lot of comments, and I got a lot of people asking me to watch the Black Community Part 2. Now, let's go ahead and get straight to it. And I was saying in my last video, I was saying how a lot of people was telling me that Elvis was, I guess, racist and whatnot. And in the video, I was saying that I don't believe he was racist. And y'all was saying, I seen a couple of y'all like keep defending it, like coming at me like I was saying he was racist. I said Elvis not racist. I don't think he's racist. I don't take him as no racist person. But I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna just let it die. I'm gonna stop talking about it. But Twano 2 a.m. does not think Elvis is racist. Some people was telling me he was, and I was trying to say, prove to me that he was, and they couldn't prove it. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't prove it. So I'm on y'all side. I don't know why y'all keep coming like trying to tell me like I know, trust me, I know he not. Well, at least I think I know he not. I don't take him as no. But let's get straight to it, man. We got the Black Community Part 2. Comment more and more songs. I mean, not songs, but more content y'all want to see me watch. I didn't even know they had a Part 2. But this is Part 2. The Black Community and Elvis Presley. Let's get straight to it, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Salute to all y'all leaving them comments on my videos, though, man. Because I actually be going through reading them. And shout out to, what's your name? Hold on, y'all. I gotta find her. I gotta find her because she's been leaving a lot of comments, and I want to give her a shout out. Dang, I can't find it. Man, I can't find it. It's all good though. Let's get straight to it, man. The Black Community and Elvis Presley. Let's go. I get that out too.
First time I met Elvis, I was in Las Vegas in the 70s. I was the conductor and music director for B.B. King, the blues act. We were opening in the Las Vegas Hilton's main room as the opening act, Frank. Well, we had no idea Elvis was there, nor did she, so we were watching her act from backstage.
Dang, that's nice. Oh, I was also asking y'all what do y'all call that what he was wearing, and y'all call it like a, I don't want to get it wrong, a jumper, I want to say. No, it's not a jumper. What was it? It's a no, I gotta go find it. Let me see. What is it called? Let me read it. Let me see. A jumpsuit. Okay, it's called a jumpsuit. So, and y'all was saying that because I was saying, hey, the ones I seen, and this jumpsuit was like mainly white. I seen the video like the lives with him only white. So I was like, is there a reason that he only wears white? Because in the If I Can Dream video, he had on all white too. And y'all was saying that I guess he had a lot of colors. It was like red, black, everything. I guess the jumpsuit came in different colors. And he liked to wear a jumpsuit because whenever he squat and his jeans, I guess it split his jeans open, so he started wearing the jumpsuits. When I read one, I don't know if there's any truth to that, but one of y'all said that because I actually read my comments. So let's see what's going on with this video though. I was saying all that to say that this black looks nice, bro.
Her act, she walked around the main room in the audience, and she always stopped at this certain table.
That morning when I walked into the dining room, I spoke. I said, good morning. He said, good morning. I said, what are we going to have for breakfast this morning? He said, fried peanut butter and banana sandwich. And I looked at him. I said, what? He said, fried peanut butter and banana sandwich. I said, I never heard of it. The first time I went in, fixed the sandwich and put it on the tray and brought it back, that wasn't right. His father was sitting there, and he said, Mary, I'm going with you and help you. And let's see, maybe both of us can get it right. I said, okay. Then he said, let's toast the bread first. So we toast the bread and then spread the peanut butter on it and slice the bananas and put on it. And put them into the skillet and kept turning them with the spatula. And turn them till they got heated all the way through. Then I take them and cut them, put them on the platter and taking them back to me. And he said, that's what I want, that's right.
Yeah.
And then smile.
Life, but he'll always live because of the fact he...
I ain't gonna lie, that look kind of nasty. It might be good though. No, that might be good. It might be good. It look kind of good. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a beautiful man. I don't care what nobody's saying. I know Elvis. You know, there are a lot of rumors. Elvis and I sang spiritual together. And he kept me from being number one. I was number one soul and he was number one world. And it took a long time, but it's almost like the two rental cars. It made me try harder. And I love Elvis for it. And we'll always pray for Elvis.
Do you remember that? Do you remember?
Real.
It wasn't
That's
actually.
real, cause he could have easily, like, I guess was like he could have easily started like dissing Elvis, saying, I guess he only number one because of this, that. But instead he showed love. That's real, man. That's real.
You don't really
Because he
meet.
was saying Elvis is the only reason that he wasn't number one. Because Elvis is in the way. Because Elvis is so talented that I couldn't go number one because Elvis, he was living, so I couldn't go number one.
Remember that? Do you remember? It wasn't actually. You don't really meet Elvis. You actually just look at Elvis. Okay. My mother sang with Elvis for years. Yeah. She her.
So that's Whitney Houston. Bro, them sideburns is fucking crazy. That's real. But that shit almost looks fake. Like, if his sideburns is real, how does, like, none of this start to come in? Like, I see where he was shaving, but it don't look like, usually when people shave, like, you know, it starts to get, like, just, like, bumpy and all that, and, like, ingrown hairs, and just, you could tell that it used to be hair there. On him, I can't really tell it used to be hair there. Like, could he even grow a beard? That was a dope look, though. It's nice always seeing people with originality, like setting new trend and stuff. But so this Whitney Houston, she talking about her mom, cause her mom was a backup singer for Elvis. See, y'all been letting me see. I know a lot now, cause y'all been telling me.
Meet Elvis. You actually just look at Elvis. Okay. My mother sang with Elvis for years. Yeah. She her group, they were called the Sweet Inspirations. Yeah. They also sang for Aretha for many years. On most of the in the 60s, they were on all of Aretha songs. Well, Elvis took a liking to them, and my mom sang with him for many years, and they were very close. Yeah. I just remember at one point being in a room, and we were all in this room, my mother and the singers, and the usually backstage kind of thing. And he just walks in the room with his mink on, with his glasses on. Oh my God. And he just walks in, he says something, and everybody just, you don't say anything, you just look. It was just one of those moments I won't forget as a kid. It wasn't like, hi, Mr. Elvis, nice to meet you. You didn't do that. You just sat back and just.
That's crazy.
Just looked at him. Amazing to look at. Yeah. Just amazing.
I love how the interviewer is like, she's sitting there laughing, getting all bubbly, because you could just imagine that. Like, that's another level of, like, respect. That's crazy.
Amazing to look at. Yeah. Just amazing.
Wow.
And just to be in his presence was awesome.
Tell me about that. Well, when they first called, the girl said, Elvis Presley, oh my God, what are we going to do? I said, hey, it's a gig and it's a good one. So we went, and when we got there, it was nothing like what we might have thought, because it was just wonderful. It was really wonderful. He was into gospel. So every once in a while when we finished rehearsing with him, we just sing gospel, all of us, and we just had a good time. Good money and good pay and it was a nice atmosphere, and we didn't go around with him as his friends. We worked for him. So we saw him at work or at rehearsals. So I don't know what he did in between, nor did I care. I just doing what I was supposed to do, and we were.
didn't say nothing. Like, bro, what was she talking about? What was she talking about? Let me go back, hold on, let me go back. What happened? Let me see.
Sweet inspiration.
Bro, Whitney Houston mom is like, this her mama right here? Oh my God. She too fine. Let me see. Her mama beautiful. That's her mama? Yeah, her mama look nice too. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Her mama looks something scrumptious, most definitely. Something nice, for sure. At least from this angle, I can't really see her, but from what I think she looked like in my head, she looked fucking nice. Stop focusing on my lion. My fucking camera be focusing on my tiger and shit, and making my face blurry. But she look, but we need more females to wear this hairstyle. She looks, I don't know. I'll get some video. Y'all, look how happy they look. Like,
The Sweet Inspirations.
Times we've talked on television and had interview situations, I've never asked you about Elvis.
Arsenio Hall.
When did that all start? When did the whole love for Elvis begin?
He teases me about Elvis all the time.
But never on the air. Never.
No, when he says, like, if Elvis was alive now, he says, man, you wouldn't even hang out with Elvis. I said, yes, I wish it, man. Elvis would be in the lobby of your house, like, say, man, is it there? And I'd be in the room. Hey, what's going on, man? He told me to come over.
He sounds just like him. What the hell? It's crazy how every generation of like comedians is always somebody that's good at doing impersonations. Like, I know we got Jay Farrow now in our generation, but it's always somebody that plays that role. It's like that in everything. It's always a new person to come in and like fill that slot. And Jamie Foxx is another good one. It's crazy how he's like, and he sounds just like him. That's crazy.
Come over. I know what's going on. All right. But when I was a kid, see, Elvis Presley to me, it's his presence, I think it is. I don't think anyone in this business has had as much presence as Elvis. I don't think anyone's had as strong a presence. I think there have been entertainers. I think Michael Jackson's the only entertainer who's ever been more famous than him. But I think Elvis has more presence. Like when Elvis walked in the room, everybody just looked at Elvis. You know, when he's on the screen.
That's bro. So everybody's saying that. That's crazy. And it's real nice seeing like Elvis be able to handle all that attention. Me as a person, stop focusing on my tight. Me as a person, I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to take in all that attention and really like handle that. Like to it look like he was very comfortable a lot. Cause I'm more so the person I like to be in like a room, but be like in the back of like kind of like a fly on the wall for real, like just not really saying too much. So it's always I try to learn from people that is used to getting all the attention and they like comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? They just and they carry themselves real nice, having all that attention. You know.
You looked at Elvis. He just had this thing about him. And he was going through all this stuff with drugs and all this craziness, but on screen and on stage, he always looked like he was in control, you know? And that's amazing because there was this war going on inside this guy. And I'm just fascinated.
You know,
that's the thing, too, especially when a lot of people, who the hell is that? But especially when a lot of people know that what you're going through and to see you carry like that, that's another thing, too, because it's not just having the attention part that I wouldn't be able to. It's like the people being all in your business and stuff. Like people just knowing everything about you, what you going through, people who know you, who you with, all that, and then to see you perform and still be able to keep it all together and all that, it take a lot. So that's why I say I try to learn from people that's able to like manage all of that. 'Cause that's like a lot. And then you Elvis, it's like a big name to live up to. Just all they gotta like, just walk in your shoes every day. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's gonna happen to the people that's meant to be able to control that. You know.
The black community obviously felt that we shouldn't be doing it. So Ebony Magazine, in fact.
Bro, she looks like, no disrespect, I'm not sure who this is. She might be legendary, but she looks like, no disrespect, but she looks like a junkie a little bit. Like she carries herself kind of like an addict a little bit. No disrespect, because I know she's human and everything, and we all people. Is this Whitney Houston? Who is this? It's Whitney Houston when she got older? Well, I didn't tell me who this was. Who is this?
Yeah, obviously felt that we shouldn't be doing it. So Ebony Magazine, in fact, called us and wanted to know, we got a lot, why are you singing with Elvis Presley? You know, why not? and sometimes we get shot back with,
or is this Tina Turner? Let me know.
Well, you know what he said about black people. Yeah, I heard that story too. But I also heard the one he said about Mexican people. It's the same story. What he said about the story is.
What did he say?
Elvis Presley said, all a black person, I'm using that, can do for me is shine my shoes. Mexicans have the story. All a Mexican can do for me is shine my shoes. That's also attributed to Elvis. Yeah, that's a story, that's a rumor made up by some rock and roll singer who wanted to be where Elvis was, I suppose.
So this is what people was talking about. Hold on, let me address this real quick. So this is what people was talking about. So this is the rumor I've been hearing about. So honestly, let me get some water real quick, y'all. You know I gotta make it dramatic. Hold on. Honestly, so I'm real good at reading character. I'm real good at like seeing the person's true colors, like not off rip, but like the more and more I watch people, I'm real good at reading people. Now honestly, I don't think, and off of that, that's why I'm really glad I watched that Elvis interview. He had the blue shit on. He was with his dad and the colonel. I don't take Elvis. I couldn't even imagine him saying that. Off of the character that I see from Elvis, I couldn't even imagine that coming out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I doubt Elvis said that unless he was super, I guess unless he was like super out of his mind, like whether it was on drugs or alcohol or whatever. But Elvis, like consciously, like as a person, like I don't see him saying that. I don't see that happening. I doubt that he said that. It's definitely probably a rumor. I'm surprised people would even believe that. I could see if you believe that if you didn't know nothing about Elvis. Like if somebody told me that a month ago and they said he said that, I wouldn't have no opinion on Elvis to even say that they right or wrong. I wouldn't believe it or disbelieve it. I would just be like I wouldn't. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that Elvis would even say that. Like I can't even fathom him fixing his mouth to say some shit like that. I doubt it. That's crazy. People even believe that. Like what? You have no proof of him saying that, but you just believe it. Like come on, man. Crazy.
Because as far as I'm concerned, Elvis treated us royally, and if he said it, I don't care, because there's things that I've said I don't want anybody repeating.
I'm gonna be Elvis.
Who the hell is that, bro? That's one of his backup singers. What happened to her? Like, what happened to her? This is a pure example that you gotta take care of yourself, man. Now, I'm not saying that she's not happy and she hates her life, but to me, in my opinion, my standards, I don't want to see myself present myself in this way right here. You know what I'm saying? Just because I would look at myself like I need to get my stuff together. Now she might be here in her happiest state. If she was, I hope she was, and that's good for her. That's to Twano's standards of himself. I couldn't be present myself in this manner because I wouldn't be like happy with myself. You know. You never know what. She might be happy as hell.
Obviously, you see the irony here. You've got a black man imitating a white man who sounded like a black man.
I respect Elvis for what he did for music. You know, he opened a lot of doors for a lot.
Bro, why is his face so Oh, he must have just got off performing, huh? Okay. Get this man a towel or something. Just get that off of there, because this looks nasty. But, so who is this? He was imitating... I've never heard of this man. He was imitating Elvis? He got the hair, the sideburns, and everything. Let me know in the comments, was he a good imitator? I doubt it. I doubt anybody can imitate Elvis, like, to that level and really, like, hit your soul. I doubt that. But let me know, was he getting a lot of love from other people, or was he getting a lot of hate? Because they probably felt disrespected, like he's trying to copy Elvis, or he's just, I guess he might be paying homage, but they might feel like he's trying to, like, he's trying that, or the fact that he's even trying to sound like or be like Elvis, probably take it as disrespect, or did people embrace it and did they like show love to him? Let me know. Was it both? Was it more 50-50? Was it 70-30? Let me know, man. Who is this and what he had going on? And yeah, let me know, man, because the sideburns and everything. He got the hair down, packed the hair leaning over down the middle a little bit, the shades, all that. It's crazy.
Folks back there during a time when they wouldn't even, quote unquote, play the music on radio. So this is a tribute to Elvis.
At first, yes.
Yeah, I mean, they said he's playing black music. He's a white guy.
Yeah, but see, at first he was playing more like rockabilly. He wasn't really getting into the things that he started to do later. But when he started to do that, then he started to turn heads, including mine.
Yeah, it did? So
yes.
What did you see then?
I saw that he had everything. The looks, he had the talent.
Hey, do y'all think if black people didn't start making rock and roll, whatever, if they never was doing it, and Elvis just came out the gate doing that, you think it would be big? Or if black people never made rock and roll, would Elvis even be making that type of music? Well, he couldn't have, because he wouldn't have no inspiration, I guess, from it. I'm saying all that to say, excluding, take race out of it, but it's amazing how, like, a group of people can, like, start something and then it just trickles over and transfers into, like, these legendary moments, and then you get things like Elvis Las Vegas live performances to where it can reach a 20-year-old man in 2021 years later, and I'll be able to hit, and they be able to, like, hit me and give me chills. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying all that to say it's a nice domino effect how a group of people can really just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because that can be that can apply to every situation, like everything in life, for real. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
The rhythm, the soul.
Had everything. To me, he had everything. Yeah. You know, you started looking at the guys. God Almighty, he's handsome, he's tall, and he looks good. He can sing, he can play.
Got a lot of women.
Well, I didn't see, I didn't see women disliking him, but he was just, I didn't see him after them either. But I guess had I been handsome.
I think Elvis, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I might be the reincarnation of Elvis, cause all that apply to me. And my Elvis 2.0, it's a little bit of Elvis living inside of all of us, really. Cause he just described me, for real. He really just described me, except the singing part.
Like that, I probably would have.
I'm just playing, by the way, because I know some of y'all might not understand sarcasm. Y'all might not understand the joke. That was a joke. I'm not saying I'm Elvis. Calm down. I just had to make sure I say that.
Handsome like that, I probably would have.
Wait, what did he just say? If he was a female, he would date Elvis. Did he say that?
Either. But I guess had I been handsome like that, I probably would have.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to say, I thought he said if he was a female, he would have. Well, I was going to say, like, no, we don't do that. We don't talk like that. No.
Black cats, keep away from me. Take my advice, go shinny up a tree. I've got hard luck, the hardest kind of luck you'll find.
All right, y'all. Now y'all know I'm good. I'm good at being subjective. I'm about to put my mentality into a mind of a racist, like a real diehard racist person at this time, maybe like the 1950s or whatever, right? If I'm not gonna say what skin color, whatever. Say I'm just a man, right? And I'm racist. I don't like people like this or this skin color, right? I don't like people, right? Hate them, right? And then I see Elvis. I could see now. Watch now. I could see. So I see this. This gonna make me mad. Like, so I could see why Elvis will get a lot of hate because he's doing things like this. He's showing love to this community, and he's showing love to like black people or whatnot. And then as a racist, I don't want to say like white, but like as a racist white man at the time, I would see why you would be mad. I understand why you would be mad because you don't like these type of people. So I could see how the things that Elvis did was so extraordinary because he broke through those barriers and stuff. So I can see why they would have hated. Now, was it good or bad that they hated him? That's up to you to decide. That's up to you to decide whether that racist mindset is either right or wrong way. I'm not saying you right or wrong, but I could see why they would hate this man and not want his music to be played for their kids and their teens and not want it to be on the radio. I could see why now. Because before I watched any of these documentaries, I thought Elvis was just getting all the love. Because I see all the praise that he gets today. Because obviously when people die, then people start to show love, right? So I see all the love he gets today. So I thought he was always just getting love his whole career. But now I can see what he was going through now. Now that I watch these documentaries.
I ain't lying. I got the bluest kind of blues.
During the 60s and early 70s, when tensions between blacks and whites were at an all-time high, Elvis demonstrated his desire for...
And that's not that long ago, man. That's like literally 50 years ago, man. Yeah, 50, 60 years ago, man. That's crazy.
Racial reconciliation in the musicians that he chose and the treatment they received.
He believed that he had a certain...
So that's that lady. Who is this lady? This is the lady that was later on, I was saying earlier, she looked like a junkie. No disrespect at all. But who is this? Obviously one of his backup singers. Is this Whitney Houston mama or no?
Connection with God. Not so much more than anybody else did, but in his search, he was trying to get close to God. So he felt that by helping others, maybe that was his mission.
It's different than other kids I grew up with. I'd hang around parts of Tupelo my folks never even knew about. If Mama had known where I was half the time, I would have caught hell for it. This friend of mine used to take me across town to an area called Shake Rag. And that was when I first heard the blues.
This is the house that Elvis bought for me. He bought it in 1974.
Wow.
And he came and picked the house out for me. And I liked it, and he liked it. So he said, well, Mary, this is your house, if you like it. I told him I loved it. It was really nice.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the sky.
Let me pause and make sure I don't get copyright because I actually want to hear this because I like this song, man. I've been listening to this on my own time.
In the sky, more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why.
Hold on, I don't want to get copyright.
Hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can my dream come true?
That's that shit, man. Yeah, so that's part 2. That got a couple more answers or questions answered. I hope you enjoyed the video, man. I have more content coming for you guys every single day. Let me know what else y'all want to see me watch, man. Literally, I'm going to get around to it. Like, subscribe, comment, everything. I'm about to hit 1.5K subscribers. I'm moving fast, man, but it feels good. I hope to take this YouTube. I hope it gets me out of my position I'm in now, because if I can get out of my position I'm in now, I can really flourish and really have more fun with this. I'm already having fun. I enjoy doing it. So I'm glad that y'all enjoy watching me, man. So, man, I appreciate the love, man. We going, man. That's part 2, man. Let's get it, man.